I just want to jump right into it and let y'all know that I'm in the car and I'm on my way to take baby back. She gotta go because she ain't it. She not it. I just wanted this blow dryer to work so bad. I really did. I really saw for this blow dryer. I even had this idea in my head when I was in the 8th grade. I was like, why don't they have a blow dryer brush? Why don't they have a brush where the hot air comes directly out of the brush? Why they don't have that? Now I know why they don't have that. Cause it ain't. So let me just show you the brush in its entirety. It's very lightweight. It's mocked after a actual paddle brush, which in theory seems like the greatest idea ever. And so you're looking at it, it's very lightweight. It only has 3 settings, so it looks very easy to use. The settings are high, low, and cool. So the high is high temperature, high speed. The low is high temperature, low speed. And the cool is cool temperature, high speed. So it looks really easy to use. It's very cute. It's got the pink popping off and the black, my 2 favorite colors. So I'm sold right there. And then I used it for the first time on soaking wet hair. I mean, not soaking wet, but just like really damp hair, fresh out of a deep conditioning treatment. Okay, so it's a brush, right? It's a paddle brush. And what do we use paddle brushes for? We use paddle brushes to define our curls. So now I'm trying to use this paddle brush to straighten the curls. The first time I use it on wet hair, I'm literally defining my curls as I'm trying to straighten it. It was so bizarre. Like the pattern just kept getting better and better and better with this heat on it. And then after my hair was like, oh, okay, I see what you're trying to do. It's starting to straighten out, but the roots have the deepest of waves. So I'm like, well, so now I got this blown out hair with some deep waves. Like it's still like, what? Not to mention I use it on high, so now the blow dryer brush is getting all hot and smoky, so I have to stop and wait for the blow dryer to like cool off. So that's taking what, a couple of minutes, maybe 5 minutes. So I'm like, what? It's taking longer than it's supposed to take. It's supposed to cut the time down. And then I'm like, okay, let me just try to figure this out. Maybe there's another method to which I can use it. And I said, okay, I'm gonna do it on air dried hair. So I washed and conditioned it the night before. I sectioned it in 4s and went to sleep so it can do most of the drying overnight. So that seemed to be a little bit better, but it's still taking a long time. It's still having like a bit of a wave in the root, and it's just, it ain't working. But I will say it didn't take as long as the first time I did it because I cut the drying time in half, but it's a blow dryer, so I want to be able to use it on wet hair and air dried hair so I can have options. So I'm using the full paddle on my hair thinking that the hot air is coming out of the entire paddle, but it's not. Like, why would they make a brush where the air is only coming out of the top part of the paddle? So by the time I figured out that the air is only coming out of the top part of the brush, I'm basically done. I was trying so hard to make this work because I thought of this in the 8th grade and I was like, I wanted it to make sense. So for the 3rd time, I decided to use it on my boyfriend's hair. Now he has 4 type curl pattern, very thick, glorious hairs. And I was like, I'm gonna try it on him. I'm gonna do the air drying overnight, put it in sections, twist it, and then go through it the next day, and it worked. I was flying through all that hair, just section by section, like bloop, 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 bloop. And using a low setting because it's not low temperature, it's just low speed. And that way, the brush didn't get too hot, it didn't get all smoky. I did take breaks just in case. I started to feel like, okay, this is getting kind of hot. Took a little break, but then went right back at it, and it did what it was supposed to do. Why the heat only comes out the top part of the brush, I don't know. I think maybe the bottom part is like the filter or whatever. I don't know the technology of a blow dryer, but I'm assuming it's like sucking the air and making it hot. But then I'm like, well, what does the bottom part do? Because the bottom part of the brush has like an air vent thing that I'm like, okay, this is where the air vent is. Whatever the case, I used it focusing at the top part of the brush. I got the roots pretty straight. I mean, I did get it as straight as possible on his hair. But then I'm like, should I keep it just to blow dry his hair? That don't make no sense. I want to use a blow dryer. So I had to make an executive decision because the due date for the return was coming up 2 days before I had the chance to send it back. And I was like, bye. Okay, is there a better alternative out there before I send that one back? Let me just do my research. And I thought about it and I was like, what was I using before using the blow dryer that I have now? Why you want people to see your little kitty silhouette?
The blow dryer that I have now. What?
Like I was saying, I was trying to think like what kind of blow dryer that I used before that worked, and I remembered the OG blow dryer. So I went to the Amazons and did my research and found the best one for the best price, and I came up with the INFINITIPRO by CONAIR. Look at that's the OG one we used to use back in the day, and this one came out to the low price of $20.95 versus the Revlon blow dryer brush, which was actually, I got that one 20% off because of like a little coupon that was attached to the product at the time. So in total it came up to be $33. However, this still was cheaper than the Revlon blow dryer brush, even with the discount. So yeah, it comes with 3 different attachments. They come with this one with the single comb attachment, and then it comes with the brush attachment. I don't really know if I'm gonna use it or if I can use it or if I should use it. Maybe I'll give it a try, but I think it's for white people. Then it comes with the 3rd one with the double comb bristles, and when I tell you I use this and it happens so fast and so easy. I use it on high. I didn't have to stop and let it cool down. It has all this venting system or whatever over here, so it's doing what it's supposed to do, and it was $20. Come on. This is definitely a better alternative than the blow dryer brush. It's still lightweight. You still doing that one-step thing. In conclusion, should you get this Revlon one-step blow dryer brush thing? No. I know it looked good on my video and it was dope, and y'all was like, oh, what is that blow dryer? What is that brush thing? And y'all was all hyped, and I was like, I gotta tell y'all later. Tell y'all not to buy it. If this video was helpful to you, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye.